Why hello there, my fellow bounty hunters. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nexerelin, episode 18. Kills for Bills. So colony, we are making 5 units of food, which is pretty good for a start. We could, of course, set up things like beta cores eventually once I'm not afraid of other factions, but there's also the ability to use story points to improve production with story points, which one of the hesitations to do that is if we ever want to change the production here, you don't get those points back. But it's not a terrible idea to story point your planets, just as long as you know that like you're not going to regret that because there's no backsies. So the colony items that I currently have, I do have a pristine nanoforge, or heavy industry and orbital works, and I do have a cryo-arithmetic engine. So I have the ability to roll out some pretty powerful fleets. The other things that I could consider is setting up a commerce or light industry would be really good, because I do have biofactory embryos to improve my light industry. And then I do have the Dealmaker holosuites to improve my commerce. So both of those things I think I want to consider pretty early on as well. And then if I do colonize a world that is not a gas giant and not habitable, that I could install the autonomous mantle bore to be able to mine it like gangbusters. So the other advantage of colonizing the bombarded world. Actually, let me see. So this is rich ore and sparse rare ore. Yeah, okay. So for now, I would probably also, as a possible second industry, set up mining on New Guan. New Guan is not great for mining because it's not that abundant. But the advantage of it is it has no atmosphere, so I could just bore it to death. So yeah, we're going to go with New Guan right now. It's going to be expensive, but let's go ahead and grab crew for that. I'll just grab all the crew that I have. I think I need a little bit more heavy industry, right? Or heavy machinery to colonize it, though. It's like 200. Nope, it's 100. Okay. Spaceport getting built. So the first industry that we could build, heavy industry, is the nanoforging one, and I think that's what we're going to go with. We're just going to jump straight into shipbuilding, but it is so very expensive for me to build. So with that in mind, what should the priority be? And I'm going to leave off improving the planets because I need to make money. So when you vote in this poll, consider how to make money. Because I am going to need more capital to be able to invest in these planets. I'm also going to pay for hazard pay here, which is particularly bad because of its habitability is really low. And then let me see about I don't think any of the items, the cryo-arithmetic engine actually I can set up now. And then we'll bring the bore over and the forge over because we know we're going to set that up over there. And yeah, I'm working on defense. Setting that orbital works up, or heavy industry up, will lead to defense in the long run. And that also means that I have another world to give away. So raffle is up for the world. For my military world. Oh, I have to wait until it starts. Yeah, I don't need to sit here. Hey, look, there's another Radiant. Let me save first. Actually, I don't have my full fleet, so I'm going to go pick up my full fleet. I don't know where they came from. They seemingly came from nowhere. Don't forget to leave extra crew on the planet. True. I will crew it up and supply it as best as I can. I'm not going to steal the food. Oh, no, hold up. That wasn't my storage. That's my storage. Okay. Save. And Radiant. Hey, with any luck, I will get an Alpha Core out of this. I mean, I don't... Oh, I don't have a captain for that Legion, but oh well. I could look around the edges of the map. Generally, everything's kind of in the center. But I can do a ping sweep for it. Alright, so this is Attack Lancer. Oh, look at that flux on the Legion. Was that the pole? Yeah, that's the pole. So I'm going to be bounty hunting after this. So the current priority is go bounty hunting for money to develop planets. Whoa! Why am I drifting? I'll come on get ya. Radiant bounced out of there because I was shredding it. My flux is rather high, but I'm not too worried because its flux is pretty high too. And I can always fortress to drop my flux. Or drop my shields entirely. Because I don't see any big shots coming through because I've been EMPing their attack lances. Oh, they overloaded me with that. And I'm overloaded for 10 seconds. Legion. And Mule. Push. Yep, because he's attack lancing me now. But I'm up. I'm running. That hurt. So that's when your flux maxes out, and that was like worst case scenario where their next shot was just a really high... Oh, bye-bye, Mule. Their next shot was a very high flux generating attack, and it just maxed me hard. But I'm okay. And I'll probably be able to recover the Mule and the Sunder without too much cost. It's always satisfying to see the huge ships duke it out. Yeah. There's some strategy to it as well. Like slow strategy, not just quick tactics, which I find interesting. Yep. Recover both. Oh, what? An entire Radiant and you give me diddly and squat in equal measure. Ouch. That was an expensive fight for basically no gain. I don't want to promote a candidate. I don't think. I don't know where he came from, man. I just don't know. That Radiant just like popped out of nowhere too. I guess I didn't scan the sector well enough. I'm gonna do one more quick scan, make sure I didn't miss anything. 'Cause he jumped me. Luckily I was ready. Oh, really nothing. Wow, Tamarin's almost already turned into profit, which is ridiculous. Okay, so you guys wanted bounty hunting, and the planet's name is gonna be Ice Cold Beer Lover. A strange planet name? If you want to change the name, you're like welcome to. But I might. camel case and space it out. Ice Cold Beer Lover Baron, Bombarded World. Also, it's one more day to the spaceport's done, so I'm gonna... Yep, spaceport just finished up, so I'm gonna swing by and make some improvements to it. Alrighty. So any spare crew I have, I can drop off. And the heavy industry, I will install the nanoforge. Just straight away. Alright, Tarmarin. We've got the orbital station is in queue. And then after that, I'll probably set up either a way station or a patrol, depending on how much fighting I see. So let's go and rally my forces, because I'm going to do some bounty hunting to pay the bills. I'll bring the organs with me in case there's an opportunity to sell them. And conquest. Yeah. I'll bring all the small ships. You never really know. At some point, the really small ships either ought to be used or just die. I know that sounds tragic, but it's true. Okay, I'm buying crew for my own planet, and I'm still not enough to man everything. I'll be headed to the core worlds, but yeah, you can see my monthly expenses and my credits. I do have to make some money, like, promptly. So actually, let's see here. Before I even bother going to the core worlds, see what kind of bounties are available. That one's a little bit too easy. Here's some that are profitable. Bunch of dominators and champions. Okay, so the Mojave and Paititi sectors is where I want to go. So when I'm jumping, let's go that way. So maybe Abraxas and head north. And I'll set up the pilots now too, yeah. As soon as I have it crewed correctly. Because it's totally wrong. There is demand for these, but I'm going to hold on because I'm not going to do the extra trip just to sell some organs. I have very low heavy machinery, but I suspect I'm going to get a lot of heavy machinery through the destruction of enemies. And buy some extra crew, so I'm fully crewed up. Till 23, 25. Okay. As far as fleets go, I'm kicking all the captains out of every ship, and then I'll assign them accordingly. So Joe Robot, you are going to get... Marauder. Conquest, Mr. Big Easy. You are going to get... Estervelli. Dela. We're going to give you Eisendragon. Joe True. Rage Dragon. And then... Arcrune. You are what, a steady with ballistic mastery and able to blow up big ships. We'll give you, well, that's an energy ship. I don't have a ship for you. I'll give you the glitch. It's totally the wrong thing, but I don't have a good ship for you at the moment. All right. Heading north. Maybe take some troops? Not if I'm bounty hunting. We voted that I'm bounty hunting, so I'm definitely not going to need troops for that. So I have 63 days, 73, 56. So let's go this bounty here. So you are Frozen World in the Nebula. So the Zeta Paititi Nebula is where we're headed. Some beginner tips. Not to toot my own horn, but my original series of this, not this series, but the one I had back in 2021, probably has a lot of good starter tips. This one is modded, and I kind of jumped in and skipped a lot of the beginner stuff. But yeah, that would be a really good start. Or check the subreddit. The Starsector subreddit has a lot of good beginner tips as well. So I'm looking for a Frozen World. There are 2. So she's around one of them. Wow, this solar system had a lot of worlds. Also wouldn't be terrible to keep my eyes open for ruins. Just for the money. Another thing I could do is to reassess the... No, Legion is just sitting here. Holy cow. Jesus, okay. I definitely don't have the crew to keep the Legion running right now. Is this a 14 Legion, or is it just a... Oh, holy moly, it's a 14 Legion. I'm gonna mothball it so that my fleet doesn't get destroyed, but, dude, wow. 2 14 Legions? Sploosh. Hello! Legion... Della... There we go. So, you guys support the Legion, and I'll go by my lonesome. This is a nav buoy, I think? Yep. So we'll speed up a little bit. So I'm moving at 89. We'll see how much of a difference this makes. It's probably going to be like 3. 91? Yeah, 2. Not much. Do you guys recall what their capital ship was? What the bounty was actually in? I don't know what ship he's in. Now that I'm not against redacted ships, we should see a lot more of their enemy ships just blowing up really quick. Redacted ships are particularly powerful for their size, but these are not redacteds, and they're going to be going poof quite quickly. I think they're maybe in the Griffin. Hey, you! Alright, my flux is high. Let me back up. Legion, what about your flux? You move forward. I'm gonna have to drop shields for a sec. I'll even risk a vent. I don't see anyone with big torpedoes near me. The Griffin has torpedoes, but he's out of range. And it paid off. I wasn't hit. We're getting, like, surrounded right now. Oh, I hate fighting Moras, because they turtle. Yep, he turtled. Let me get these small little harass ships out of the way, so I can focus on the big ones. And there, they just torped me. So I fortressed it up. And, oh, that one hit I think I blocked it, actually. Oh, that's gonna hit, though. That's gonna suck. Ow. Ow. That's the problem with venting in combat. I thought I could get away with it, and I definitely couldn't. Alright, I'm setting them on full assault. And hoping that my ships join me here. Turtling again. Alright, my lasers are starting to come back online, so I'm going to have a lot more combat capabilities in a second. Alright, his defense just came offline, so I'm going to try to go for the Mora then. There we go. Focus firing, taking them out. Yeah, those torpedoes, those dumbfire torpedoes generally don't make it through my point defenses or shields, but when I'm venting, oh man, it's real bad. That accounts for all of the hull damage I got. Luckily, I'm not destroyed, so doesn't really matter in the long run. And yeah, they're losing ships right, left, and sideways, so they're about to flee, I think. Because the Legion went on the attack. So let's see if I can't catch up to the champion. I think the champion might have been their, the bounty. And I don't think, given the pressure of this Legion, it's going to be able to run away. No, it's screwed. The Sunder is not fighting effectively at all, but it doesn't matter because the Legion is bossing everything around. Bye-bye, champ. And a mule's gonna be nothing. Do I want... No, I don't really want any of their ships. If I had a lot of extra crew, if I was smart and I brought a lot of extra crew, I could consider recovering their ships and selling them after demodded removals. But I didn't have a lot of extra crew, and I also currently have a mothballed Legion, which I think, you know, is taking a lot of my, will take a lot of my supplies. The Sunder nearly died. Yeah, with the industry command, the skills that I have, I recover ships, like, without damage almost all the time. Man, having this, being in a nebula and having the Legion and being toted around, I move so slow. I just wanted to see if there was ruins at this world, and there aren't. Alright, I shouldn't jump out at this point, because it will damage the Legion, which is mothballed, so I'm going to go to a jump point. Can I get rid of demods? Yes, I can. I can actually passively, because of a skill that I have. If you don't have that skill, it's only worth it if the demods are something that you care about. There's also a skill that allows you to roll with demods more efficiently, or more cheaply. So you can go with that whole, like, Firefly Reaver army style if you want, where you're just, like, purposely demodded for the lack of expense. So the other bounty that I'm looking for here is you, and you are a gas giant in a nebula. Oh, you're back in this nebula. Maybe at this gas giant? No, but there is a research station. Longbow, Cobra, missile. And I'll exchange those in at Prism once I get around to it. So if it's not this gas giant, it's maybe this one. It was another 14th Legion that I found. This one is demodded. It wasn't pristine. But once I have the crew to unmothball it, I can remove its demods. And 2 Super Legions? I mean, come on. That's amazing. Especially if I can fit it the same way the first one was. Because I made the first one pretty scary. Are you not here? Did I misread? Let me look at this again. He's rumored to be hiding near a gas giant in a giant primary star. Oh, no, I'm in the wrong spot. So he's probably at Morgana. You love the Legion, but they're a little too jack of all trades? Ooh, I got free crew out of the debris field. Alright, let's get out of here. Just need to save the first one's loadout to make it easier? Yes. Well, it's more like I need to find the right attack and bomb wings to be able to field it. Oh, there we go! We removed a demod off of it, even though it's mothballed. So it just lost its erratic fuel injector. Very nice. Maybe another month and it will be undemodded. Okay, there are ruins here at Hadriel. Oh, but I've been there. There's a research station here, which I must have left behind because I'm guessing it's defended. Yep. I'll just send myself. So this isn't the right system, I don't think, because there wasn't the bounty near the planet. This is going to be annoying. I didn't look closely and didn't realize it was glimmer spam. Disco Ball of Doom. I don't even have to look at my target. Come on. Just die already. You have no chance to win. Gamma Core? More crew? More Gamma Core? Ziphos Wing. Hey! That's what I'm talking about. Ziphos Wing is the fighter wing, or the long-range wing that I was using. Getting that blueprint's really nice. More soil nanites, so if I want to set up another farming world, I can set it up more efficiently, which is awesome. And then Gamma Cores. And even more blueprints to trade into Prism. So even though this is the wrong sector, still paid off. Ooh, a Tritac bounty. Oh, I get the Paragon. Dang. Alright. Count me in. It's worth a lot. Taking a look at the planets. 7 days for the orbital station in Tarmarin. And then I'm going to want to set up something else, something new. Probably Patrol HQ. For stability. So Patrol HQ will add stability and ground defense. So I'm not willing to pull the trigger on the 300,000 for that right now because I don't have that much liquidity. I only have 424k. So hopefully I earn a little bit more money to be able to pay for that by tracking down the bounty that I'm near. So I am still looking for you, or you. This is a base at the Elgava star system. The Ludic Path posted a bounty, though. That's distasteful. And the Ludic Church posted this one, but there's only 1 day left. So I'm going to skip that one, because it's... I'm not going to make it in 1 day. Don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Because it's like 3 days to get to the last blue giant. And then there's 9 days for you. And it's probably at this star here. So maybe I get there in time. I'm 8 days away. If I hit some storms on the way over, maybe I get there. Hey, there's pirates coming to mess with my home system. Have I done ground combat in this mod yet? No, I have not. Come on, hit me, Storm. Speed me up. So taking a look at this bounty, they are around... They're hiding out near a barren bombarded world. Let me go to my intel, because I don't have a lot of time to spare. Oh, there's no barren bombarded world here, so they're not here. They must be in Smock. Yeah, they're near... They're at Manticore. I don't think I can make it in time, but I will try. And the orbital station at Tarmarin is done, so I have a little bit of defense. Oh, you know what? These pirates will do. Big old pirate fleet that wants to mess with me? Sure. Okay, Eagle, or Falcon rather, guard the Legion. And I'm going to stick by the Legion as well, because there's a lot of numbers in this fight. It was a big fleet. Pirate ships blow up easy, but they're probably going to swarm us pretty good. And Maylen, the run's going pretty good. I've settled 2 new colonies, my first 2 colonies, and got myself a disco ball in Paragon. So no complaints from me. And I'm trying to bounty hunt to pay the bills. I think Tarmarin's very close to turning a profit. When it grows, I could add commerce and then set up the Dealmaker Hollow Suite. And it should start making money if I did that. Alright, these stupid pirate ships aren't even committing to the fight. They're just lurking around because they don't want to fight me. Come on, Eradicator. You're big. You want to fight? No, you're going to skip me too. Look at them. Lurking at max range. Commit! Don't get so close to me that when I blow you up, you hurt me. Oh, I didn't mean to drop my shields. I meant to fortress there. That's my fault. Why are you trying to kiss me? It's like the creepy pre-performance of a boxing match where one leans in for a smooch. It's like, get off of me, man. I don't want smooches. Alright, I'm gonna let my flux go down a little bit, allowing them to get free shots on me as a strategy for long-term self-preservation. Alright, let's get the shields back up, because my port side is hurting now. Oh, they made it out. I also have that Atlas just like hammering me with missiles, which I will deal with soon. Oh, I meant to drop that. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, I might actually lose this because the other two ships are. I'll try to have them turn up the heat to the Atlas. No, I'm in it. I'm in it still. Let's get that kite out of my way. And then turn on that Atlas. So it can't suppress me to death. Oh, bye-bye, Falcon. I'll recover you. Alright, I'm coming in to help the Legion. Drop my shields for the Zero Flux max boost. And here we are. Legion, hold up. Hang in there. How is it launching missiles at me? It's blown up. Alright, I'm just gonna escape to claim the victory because it's like missile spamming me as a corpse. I'm gonna let them go. Consider ship recovery. Falcon, you are fine. Ta-da! That was a nice fight. So it was a 1 day remaining, and they are at a Baron Bombarded, which was closest to the core, the star core. So I'm going to jump into the sun to try to get there in time. So I think they're at Manicore. And I was right. Save. The game's like, no. I've never seen save take this long. What's going on? Alright, well, allows me to drink, I guess. Intermission. Hello! Okay, Legion. I'm gonna leave you out on this one, because you got beat pretty badly. And instead, I'm gonna go Eradicator Sunder as a heavy escort for the Conquest. Look at my poor ship. Its combat readiness is up there, but its hull is horrible. But, you know, I'm alright. As long as my shields stay up, I won't play it as aggressively as I did before. Let the Conquest go in, guns blazing. It's also an easier fight, because they don't have, like, 50 ships. They only have, like, 20. Disco balls ready to go. Like how 0 of those missiles... Oh, there we go. They eventually got their target. So what is this, a comms relay? It's not my favorite point to hold. I'd rather hold the sentry jammers. So I'm gonna stick with my ships because I'm very damaged, and I shouldn't just go off on my own because it's dumb. Oh, you idiot! What are you doing? Well, their strategy is, interesting. Reckless, hammerhead, suicidal, forward only. I'm gonna make sure I don't get torpedoed with my, oh, they're doing it. Ow, stop it. Conquest, over here. Over here. He's trying to just spam me to death here. And it's working. I don't have a lot of backup. He's almost max flux, but I am not. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Conquest. I requested backup. You have not backed me up. I'm at 0%. Let's get my shields back up. Shall we? Nope. Didn't happen. I got shot up the butt. Rip. Yeah, I was trying to stick with the conquest and I got drawn away, and I should have stuck with them. The problem is that, wow, my game is running poorly. What is this slow? The problem is the Paragon is slow AF and can't really change direction on a dime, as it shouldn't be able to. All right, let me try this again without, you know, the horribleness. I'm still going to roll with Conquest, but I'm going to put the escorts on me, not on him. Because I don't think he needs them, like I do. The enemy is attacking the save file? It feels like it. Oh man, does it ever feel like it. So I'll still try to stick with the Conquest, but just having to deal with the flux. Those hammerheads had the wrong idea, which eventually worked out in the long run, which is they threw themselves at me like kamikaze pilots and eventually wore my flux down. Could I give the Paragon a captain and take a faster ship for myself? I could. I won't, but I could. Alright, telling them to full assault so they get in front of me, and I can kind of snipe. Where's that conquest going? I don't know, but as long as he's tanking, it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna win this, but then I have to deflux. That Sunder's looking useless, and this Eradicator is doing something super dumb. I don't know what the Eradicator's doing, but it's going off on its own to fight like some mini ship that doesn't matter at all. So if I can just push the flux of the champion up so it backs off, I can vent, maybe. Thanks, Sunder! I know you have like no fight left in you, but there we go, I got the vent in. And then I'll be able to go for another round here. Oh, that poor Sunder. Let's see if I can help it. Without shooting it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, it's gone. It drifted in front of me, and I stopped firing, but my auto-fire turrets was like, hey, free Sunder. And decided to blow it up. I actually don't think I blew it up. I think it just got blown up from the hammerhead that was there. Alright, Eradicator, again, you're doing something super, super dumb. So be effective, dude. I gotta figure out what pilot's in there. I thought I put a Reckless in there, but maybe I didn't. Alright, he's about to lose his everything because my EMPs are getting effective here. So we're about to see a domino effect on this champion. And there it is. Flux dump. Full assault. So there's a falcon left and the wolf that somehow an eradicator can't destroy, which is embarrassing. Want to see a falcon go and disappear? Oh, I guess there's also the heron. All right, here we go. Operation Disappearing Falcon. Oh, you backed up. He was like, yeah, that's death. The Conquest is really good at the pressure and suppression. Where the hell did you guys come from? Oh, out of range. Problem is I can catch them when I'm zero flux boosted, but it's... I'll tell my guns to hold fire for a minute. I have to be careful about that so I don't get torpedoed. So I can zero flux boost more often. There we go. It paid off. Here's one. And I'll hold fire to close on the Heron so I can zero flux boost. No, never mind. It's lasering me. We'll get you. Yeah, he's about to get overloaded. Shepard doing the death spins. Death spins, that spin doesn't really work when all your armor is depleted. But whatever. I'm not his captain. The idea is to spread out the armor damage and the hull damage around so that you're less likely to blow up, but everything on that ship was equally melted. So it is not an effective strategy when everything hurts. Why am I still fighting? How is this not... Oh yeah, there we go. There's the victory. Alright, let him go. Recover the... You know what? I'm going to recover this one too. I'm not going to use it, the champion, but I'll mothball it. I am under strength, so I'm also going to mothball other ships as well that were already low CR. There we go. So that I can keep my fleet strength back up. And that means I'm headed back to core. But I did make a little bit of money, so that's good. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, roleplaying.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, roleplaying.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay safe out there, my fellow pilots,